Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a very honest review about some Hairitage by Mindy products. These are hair care products sold at Walmart for around $7 each. I have tried 8 of them and I own 7. I'm also very sensitive to fragrances. A lot of fragrances can cause me very severe headaches. And these products are scented, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the products that trigger my headaches and the ones that don't. So yeah, if you're interested to see what I think about these products, then just keep on watching. So the fragrances that I am the most triggered by are anything like very florally, overly strong of any sort, the musky kind of like man scents. Those trigger my headaches as well. The only things that I'm usually okay with are like vanilla-y, maybe a little bit of coconut or like lemon, stuff like that that's kind of more mild. Those usually are okay with me, but I'm very sensitive to most smells, including detergents, candles, hair products, anything like that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about some of the products. So the first 2 products that I want to talk about are the Gentle Daily Shampoo and then the Deep Moisture and Restore Conditioner, which is the SOS conditioner, and this is the Out of My Hair shampoo. So this is the second bottle of each of these that I'm using, and you can see it's already about a fourth gone. So I have been using this for over 6 months now. I went through the first bottle of each of them and I repurchased the exact same kind. So they are fragranced. She recently came out with a fragrance-free version, which I most likely will purchase after I finish these, but I actually really like the scent of these. I will say that I'm not good at describing scents because, like I said, I'm really only okay with like vanillas, but I'm sure on her website that you can find like what the actual smells are. But the best way I could describe this is like a salon, but a little bit toned down. I don't really know how else to describe it. So I really like the way these smell when I'm washing my hair. I find that they're a little bit more manageable for me because most of the scent's gonna get washed out when you're out of the shower, and it's not as strong in the shower because there's like the water and everything. So I don't really find that it smells super strong in the shower, and it only lingers while your hair is wet, in my opinion. So once my hair starts to dry, I don't really smell it as much anymore, or at all really, once my hair is dry. So I do like the scents of these, but if I already have a headache, the smell of this can trigger it a little bit and make it a little bit worse. So that's why I'm probably going to purchase the fragrance-free version once I finish these up. A product, however, that I cannot use because of the fragrance, and I don't actually own it anymore because I bought it over 6 months ago, tried it, used it like 2 or 3 times, and I cannot use it. It is their dry shampoo. I think it's called their Lazy Day dry shampoo or something. It was too much for me. It smells just like all of their products are pretty much the same scent. So it's just kind of like the level of how strong they smell, how much they linger. But something about dry shampoos specifically usually trigger my headaches. Like even if I find a dry shampoo that's like a coconut smell, it's still too strong. I've actually been trying to find more completely fragrance-free dry shampoos, and if she came out with one, I would be so happy. I would buy it immediately. And honestly, I don't remember like how well it soaked everything up because I was just so overwhelmed by the smell of it. The other product that I bought on my like original purchase of some of her products with the shampoo, conditioner, and dry shampoo was this Take Your Vitamins Argan Oil. And I bought this because I used to use the bedhead one. All right, my dog's just hanging out. But I used to use the bedhead product in the pink tube with like the ball on top that like soothes your hair, and I had actually almost run out of it, so I bought this. It's not exactly the same. Like this is definitely an oil and it's more oily, but I don't use this like a ton. You can see how much I've used of it. It's about right here. I've used it enough to know how I feel about it, and it is really nice for frizzy hair. So I know that that's kind of how I use it. This says that it's a non-greasy oil that repairs, strengthens, and adds shine. So I actually don't struggle too bad with like dull looking hair because I cut so much off. But when my hair was long, I used this a lot more. So now I just use it when my hair is frizzy, and I like the way it looks. But I think this is kind of one it's nice if you need it, and I like to have it for when I do feel like it would help, but I probably could live without it. All right, the next product is the one that I have been the most excited for. So after I cut my hair, when I let it naturally dry, it's got a little bit more wave to it. Underneath has got curls in it, and it's just overall not as straight and weighed down as it used to be. and I really wanted to find a mousse that was a little bit more tailored to people that didn't have over the top curls. I wish I had, you know, like really bouncy full curls, but I don't. Like realistically, my hair is more wavy, like I said, with a little bit of curls underneath. But they came out with this curl enhancing foam. I actually already filmed this video and I showed you guys me taking out braids that I had had in overnight with this product in it. So I will insert that clip. The reason I'm not using that video is because I had lipstick all over my teeth in that video and I didn't notice it until afterwards. So we're refilming it, but I will put that clip in when I took the braids out. And the one thing that I mentioned in that video is that they did not feel crunchy, which is the claim that this makes, that your braids or your curls, waves, whatever, will not feel crunchy. And it didn't. But the weather here, and I think like everywhere in the States right now, is kind of insane. And I had to go to the grocery store that day, so when I left the house and I felt like I got back later that day, it had fallen. So I'm not sure if it's because of the weather or this product or just kind of like the mixture of the two, but I do think next time I will use a little bit more of this. So I had used 2 pumps from here down, like all over my hair, and then 1 pump more up towards my scalp. And yeah, I thought that it looked really, really good when I took them out. They felt great, and I think just a mixture of like everything that I just mentioned just made them fall throughout the day. And by the next day, they were completely gone. But when I've used previous or different kind of like scrunching products or whatever, mousses, the next day my hair has felt so grimy and just like full of product that it's driven me crazy to wait till the next wash to wash my hair. So with this, I didn't feel like I needed to wash my hair like the next day, and I only wash my hair once or twice a week, so that really irks me when that happens. So in that case, I do really like this product. As far as the fragrance goes, it didn't bother me at all, actually. I don't think it was very strong when I put it in. Yeah, I mean, it has that same fragrance. I think all of her products probably had the same fragrance, but it didn't bother me. Once I put it in, I had my braids braided. I never noticed the smell again, so that's really good. In my opinion, it's a good benefit of a product that does have fragrance when I can barely smell it. One more product that you can use in the shower. This is the Scalp exfoliator. I've only used this once, but I do feel like it did something for me. So pros and cons on this one though. It's not all good in my opinion. So the fragrance was completely fine. You wash it right out, so it didn't bother me in that case. It smells pretty much like the shampoo and conditioner. This is called the Restart Button Scalp Exfoliator, by the way. So how this works is that it's got an exfoliant. It has like little beads in it. I don't know. Let's see. Seems like it has the apricot seeds. I don't mind that in my hair, but I wouldn't want to use it on my face. But anyways, it has that exfoliant in here. When you squeeze the bottle, it comes out of that middle part, and then you use the little prongs to then go all around your scalp and massage it. So first we'll start with the cons, I suppose, and that is I had a hard time like using enough pressure to massage my scalp without squeezing out more product, and it just like, I understand the concept, and maybe it just will take a little bit more practice and like figuring out how to make it work for me. But yeah, it felt a little bit weird that I had to hold this like giant bottle up to massage my scalp, whereas I think I would have preferred it if it was like 2 separate products. But aside from that, moving on to the pros, I do think in this situation the pros outweigh the cons. So I mentioned that I have a really dry scalp, and that is the case for me. Like, it's been like that forever. I just have really dry skin, and if I don't properly exfoliate my scalp regularly, and then like I said, I use a double shampoo with one that's meant for dry scalps, then I do have a hard time with it. Even when I do use that though, while my hair is air drying, my scalp will itch like crazy. And when I use this, it did not itch. So I want to use it more. I'm planning to only use this like every other wash. When I use this and my hair air dried overnight, it did not itch, and that is a huge plus for me with someone that has super dry scalp. So I think this is a great product, and I am looking forward to using up the rest of it. Next to last product is this heat protectant spray. This is one I was very excited to try when they came out with it, but I was also very nervous due to the experience I had with the dry shampoo. I do find sometimes that leave-in conditioners also have really strong fragrances, so I am happy to say that I love this. So I used it yesterday, and I sprayed it into my damp hair. Then I used this. I don't know what you even call this thing. It's like a blow drying round brush, but oh my gosh, my dog. Okay, I'm sorry. My dogs just wanted to hang out in here today. But anyways, this is the one from Foxy Bay. I think it was $40 and I got it from TJ Maxx. I think it's great. I didn't want to spend like over $100 like most of them are. And the thing that I don't like about this and don't like about blow drying my hair is how frizzy my hair is afterwards. But yesterday I used this and then blow dried it, round brushed it, I don't know, did a blowout, whatever you want to call it. And my hair was not frizzy afterwards. So like I said, did that yesterday. So this is, you know, the day after. And my hair to me like doesn't look very frizzy compared to what it usually would. Usually by the second day it's calmed down, but this is what it looked like when I got done with it yesterday. So yeah, I think this product is awesome. The fragrance didn't bother me at all. I do think that if I already had a headache when I used this, that it might be slightly irritating, which I do have a little bit of headache now. So I'll just, yeah, it is slightly stronger, I think, than some of the other products. Like this is probably the strongest one out of all the ones I've talked about, minus the dry shampoo. So keep that in mind if you're extremely sensitive to fragrances, but I did not notice this after just the initial spraying it on. I didn't notice it after I blow dried my hair. And the last product that I have to talk about is this End Play Split End Rescue. So I've only used this once and I am concerned about the smell of this one, which is a little bit disappointing because I find that almost like at the end of the week before it's time to wash my hair again, my hair will look like it has a few split ends in it. And it just starts to look like a little bit drier because it's been so long since I have washed and conditioned it. So I was looking forward to this as kind of like a refresh midweek, but I'm not sure how often I'll be able to use this because I do think it smells stronger and I just don't think I'll be able to use it all of the time. Like today, I know I can't use it because my head already hurts and I think that it would make my headache a lot worse. And I know because when I got these products, I smelled this one compared to the heat protectant and it is stronger than that one. So this is like on the same page as the dry shampoo. So yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I'll probably use this thing up. I want to use it a few more times and see how it goes, but I might have to return this one because it just might not be something that's realistic for me to use. Alright you guys, so those are all of my thoughts on the 8 products I have tried from Hairitage by Mindy brand. And yeah, I really like them overall. So if you have tried any of these products, let me know which ones you've tried. I'd also be interested to know if you guys also have issues with fragrances causing headaches, because I really think that that's a great market for her to work her way into, is just creating all of her products in a fragrance-free version. So I'm very excited to see that she's starting to make that change for more consumers to be able to use it. So yeah, I'm very excited to see what else she comes out with, and I think that this is a great brand overall. I'm happy with the price point. I love how accessible it is. You can just buy it at Walmart. I think most people have a Walmart pretty close to them. Yeah, so those are my thoughts about all of these products, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!